I'm going to share a very clever trick that you can use when you're overthinking. Overthinking is really bad because it takes you down all sorts of rabbit holes that might not even be true, and it leads to anxiety and depression. So I want you to remember these 4 letters and use them whenever you feel like you can't get out of your sticky thinking and the thoughts just keep coming and going round and round in your head. So the first letter is H for helpful. Are these thoughts that you're having helpful? Even if you just put that logical thought in, it can stop the thoughts from continuing or just interrupt them. Usually the thoughts aren't helpful. They're about things that you might want to do or that you might not be able to do. They're probably involved with uncertainty or other people or worries that you have. So usually those thoughts will lead to unhappiness and worry, so they're not helpful. The second letter is E. E is for evidence. Where is the evidence for and against this thinking? You may think, oh yeah, I've got plenty of evidence. They looked at me funny, or I'm feeling really bad. But that's not evidence. It has to be evidence that would stand up in a court of law. So think about it that way. It'd have to be really proper evidence, not just that you have a feeling about something. So when you don't have pure, clear evidence, try and dismiss the thought or focus on something that makes you feel better about the situation. If you think about, just a quick example would be, say somebody looked at you funny, you thought, well, they're clearly not happy with me. But unless they've actually told you to your face that they're not happy with you, it's not clear evidence, and it's an assumption. So be very careful about, what you're going to try and believe, what you're going to focus on. When there's no clear evidence, it just doesn't help you. So if there's no clear evidence, kind of dismiss it, distract yourself. The next letter is A for alternatives. Ask yourself, how can I think about this so that I feel better? What can I tell myself so that I feel less stressed? So instead of thinking that person hates me or I've done something wrong, try and think along these lines and think, they might be mad at me, but I have no clear evidence, and it could be because they slept bad, or they had an argument with somebody else this morning, or it could be anything. So always try to reframe something into a way that sits better in your mind, because if you don't have evidence, always choose the happier thought. Thoughts are not facts, and they are very powerful. So be careful about the ones you want to bring up into your focus. Think of them as leaves on a stream. They're going to keep coming. Thoughts keep coming. You can't stop them. But you can choose the ones that you want to pick up and focus on, because what you focus on makes up your quality of life. The last one is L for loved ones. It used to be F for friend, but that didn't really work as a word, heaf. So heal it kind of works better, helps you to remember the word. L is for loved ones. What would you say if a loved one came to you and said, my boss hates me, or I'm never going to get a job, or I'm a failure, or all the things that we kind of tell ourselves quite a lot, because we all have this negative critic inside. Just think about what you'd say to a loved one. You wouldn't go, yeah, you're a failure, just get over it, or just live with it, or just give up in life. You'd go, no, of course you're not. Look at all these things you've done, and you try and support them and make them feel better about things. And this is how you should treat yourself. It's called self-compassion. So I didn't want to make this video too long. Just remember HEAL. Helpful, evidence, alternatives, loved ones. Just working through those, just quickly in your head, can sometimes stop the sticky thoughts and stop the overthinking. We don't want to be overthinking. We want to be mindful, focused in the moment as much as possible. Hope this helps, and if you like these videos, please click subscribe button. I'll be doing lots more, and hopefully they will be interesting. And if you have any suggestions as well, please write to me about something that you'd like to see a video on. In the meantime, look after yourselves. It's a new year. Get going. Just do it. Don't overthink. Bye for now.